where we have just gotten the first word and the first pictures of this
as well because of the HPD helicopter that's following this chase, helping the police officers as this car decides what he's going to do. So our understanding is there's 2 suspects in the vehicle.
Okay.
Now that the chase has been going on for at least 5 or 10 minutes, have officers from HPD assisted or asked for assistance from either state troopers or from county officers right now?
Now, when they were traveling on the East Tex Freeway headed towards Kingwood, they did call for assistance from the Humble Police and Humble DPS. Those are the only 2 others that I have heard them call from. So I'm not sure, since it's come back this direction, if Humble is still assisting or not. I'll have to check with JT here in a moment to see if he's got a better understanding. He's able to listen to the other helicopter talk as we're speaking.
Now, Melinda, they're still on Aldine Westfield Road, is that correct?
That is correct.
Approach 1960.
They are headed towards 1960. Actually, they'll be coming up here on 1960 in just a few minutes. The patrol car now, as you can see, is passing. They're going to try to cut him off here and try to box him in to keep this chase from going any further, because 1960 is an extremely busy road. If they can keep it contained to this road here, then it'd probably be a better ending, a better result.
Melinda, it looks like they are trying to box him in. That car was just, the police car was just right in front of him. Of course, they're trying to slow him down. Do you know what speeds he's going at this point in time about?
He's probably doing about 50 miles an hour.
He's probably doing about 50 miles per hour per se. And like you said, yes, they are trying to box him in.
He just got hit by a police officer. Let's see if he's going to be stopped, in fact.
Police are getting out.
He's still going. He's still going, and officers are still following him. Now, are we talking about an area that is residential or rural at this point?
At this point, it's more rural. There's a lot of businesses here, and in fact, as you see, he just pulled into a parking lot. It looks like they're going to be able to block him in here where he's not going to be able to go any further. We'll have to see how many suspects they're going to take from this vehicle.
Melinda, it looks like he got a flat tire, apparently. That seems what makes him seem like he slowed down there. Police are approaching him with guns in hand.
Yeah, you did see the one cruiser actually hit the car and then go off side of the road. That could have done a lot of damage to the vehicle. As you see, they have one down on the ground right now. They are working to get the other one. He is not going to give up. They're breaking the window as we speak right now. They will get him out. Guns are drawn at the scene, and you can see there are several officers here on the scene. They're working to pull him out. They just pulled him out of the passenger side. Two suspects are on the ground, as you can see.
Where exactly is this taking place? Because they veered off of Aldine Westfield.
It's Aldine Westfield right before you get to 1960. It is in a parking lot. It looks like a little strip center here. I'm not exactly, I can't see the front of the buildings to see what all is in this strip center, but it is on a strip center right off of Aldine Westfield before 1960. I mean, it's not even a quarter of a mile before 1960.
Like you said, Melinda, it looks like both suspects are now under arrest. Unfortunately, no one was hurt in this incident.
Yes, it didn't look like any major accidents took place. Actually, didn't look like he had contact with any other vehicles besides that police cruiser that tried to push him off of the road. It looked like all the other vehicles that he was going past remained intact and were able to get out of their way.
Just a few more moments.
Now, JT, since you are a police officer, what is the procedure now?
JT, they're wanting to know what the procedure is now that they've got the 2 guys in custody.
Well, basically, the 2 suspects will be taken into custody at this point in question to find out the reasons behind running and if they were involved in any other crimes. Fortunately, they will be probably charged with evading at this point.
That would be in addition to any aggravated robbery charges that they may be facing as well.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Well, right now they're walking one of the suspects off to the side, probably going to put him in one police car that is off to the side area. Now, we'd like to go back to some video in just a moment to show the maneuvers of the police department in trying to stop this particular vehicle, because one car pulled up alongside, others tried to pull along the other side. They wanted to box the car in and apparently bumped it, and that caused the vehicle to move out of control, basically.
Now, this chase, we don't know exactly where it started, but we know that these suspects were going northbound on 59 towards downtown, then they exited at 59 at Greens Road.
And there they are, breaking the window, going in. These are not live pictures. Those are pictures that we took just a couple of minutes ago. Police breaking the window. They've got one suspect out on the ground, and then they are getting ready to apprehend the other individual who is the driver of that car. As we said, this began as an aggravated robbery somewhere, we think, near the downtown area, and it went up Highway 59 for quite some time at speeds that exceeded the speed limit. Now we're back to live pictures. There is a strip center where all of this is taking place in the parking lot.
It appears what slowed them down or what made them come to a stop was a flat tire. We're not sure how that flat tire occurred, if maybe it was shot out or it just blew up. I know that the speeds were reaching about 50 miles an hour at the time before the car was stopped. And as you can see, police have surrounded the vehicle, probably going to go ahead and dust fingerprints and take it as into evidence.
Right now, Sky Fox is over the scene. We have a crew on the way to that scene, and we will bring you full details on Fox 26 News at noon.